up and dance if you'd like. Celebrate. I'm going to tell you about my marvelous time at the gym here in a moment, but before I do that, I wanted to talk about yesterday. About the little meltdown that I had. Or whatever you want to call it. Meltdown, crack, emotional upheaval. I don't care. Whatever you want to call it. I'm actually glad it happened for 3 reasons. The first reason I'm glad it happened sorry. No, that's not the reason. That's being tired. The first reason I'm happy it happened is because I finally came to terms with something. I have finally accepted the fact that I will never, ever, ever be able to satisfy. I can't say the word. Explain to my satisfaction the struggle that I'm currently engaged in. I won't be able to explain that to my family. They're never going to be able to comprehend, and I'm never going to be able to explain. Everyone has their own personal hell to deal with, and no matter how hard we try or wish to understand, there are going to be things in your life I could not hope to comprehend. There are experiences in your life that I will have no clue about, and this struggle that I'm currently engaged in right now, this little battle, it's my very own personal bit of hell. They're not going to be able to understand that. They're not going to know, the hardship of the path I walk, because it's not a path they've taken. And I think, if you really want to get down to it, I think I've known that for quite some time. I just didn't want to accept it, because I wanted to explain. I wanted them to understand. But it's not going to happen. I've often told people I wouldn't want to walk in your shoes because I don't think they would fit. And this applies, it applies to my life as well as, everyone else's. So now that I've come to terms with that, I can quit beating my head against that wall. So that's one reason I'm happy. Another reason I'm happy it's not planned, I promise. It's not deliberate. I'm tired. I've had a full day again. But another reason I'm happy that it happened is because I've taken yet another lesson. I mentioned earlier in one of my videos that I have taken from that experience the notion that when all that happens, I should just do something constructive. For example, I wasted a junk load of energy yesterday. I expended so much energy on that, emotional upheaval. Energy which could have been put to better use. So instead of whining like a little girl, from now on, I'll just use, that energy to get on my bike and pedal, or go for a walk, or grab my weights and just lift, and tone my muscles. Grab my resistance band and just go to town, you know. If I'm going to expend energy, I might as well do it in a constructive manner. So that was the second reason I was happy. And the last reason I'm happy is because it's going to help me stay on track. I firmly believe that a stumble may prevent a fall. So yesterday I stumbled emotionally. I did do my exercise yesterday, but emotionally I stumbled. However, I didn't get off track. I didn't, wander from the path. And now I'm more consciously aware, and I have a greater understanding and that's going to enable me to better accomplish, my goals and whatnot. So those are my 3 reasons and why I'm actually happy that yesterday happened. Like I said before, I'm not happy with having to deal with all that garbage or whatnot, but I'm thrilled that I've been able to take something from it and turn it into a positive thing. Okay, let's talk about today real quickly. I had such a marvelous time at the gym. When I first got there, there was another lady, but as I was walking in, she was walking out. So I'm like, neat, I have the gym to myself. Yay! I was like a kid in a candy store. My candy was like the various, equipment. I'm like, okay, I'm going to start off with some cardio. I'm going to warm up, right? So I did some stretching, then I got on there and I hopped to it. Speaking of that, let me tell you guys what. I increased my pace again by 0.2 miles. So in the past 2 sessions at the gym, I have increased my pace by 0.5 miles, which, like I said, it's not a great deal, but that's progress, and I'll take it. I like progress in any form. So yeah, I had fun with it. I had a marvelous time. I had 2 gentlemen come in, and one of them was super, super, super fit. I mean, incredibly fit. He's a bit older, but he has the body of, like, I don't know, a 20-year-old. This man was extremely fit, and he and his brother helped me with some of the exercise, gave me some pointers, and told me a bit about doing some of the circuit training that they do, which I looked into it, and I think I might try it. I like that. Grrr. I love the song when it always comes on. Okay. My time's going to run out shortly, so I'm going to have to probably make another video because I'm not through talking about today. But I pushed myself today at the gym, and I spent extra time too, and it was marvelous. So this is about to run out. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and end this one, and I'm going to start another one, and I'm going to